Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my video entry to, I wrote it down, Mr. Mrmrod9412's 60 subs Blu-ray / DVD giveaway contest. Okay, first of all, his real name is Mark, and congratulations on your 60 subs, and I think you have 66 right now. I looked at your list before I made this video, and I hope you have 60 more. And I don't feel that you're cheap by what you're giving away, and I understand that you can't mail. You do what you got to do, and I'm just happy you're giving back to the to the YouTube and the internet, the movie collectors society, as it were. Okay, that's a great thing to do. Okay, and may you have much success in school, going to school and doing your thing. Okay, so keep doing it. Okay, let me get first into the contest. You asked 3 questions. Well, first of all, of course, you got to be a subscriber to your channel, which I am, and you asked 3 questions. Okay, the first question is, what's your favorite scary movie? Okay, that's kind of hard. I like a lot of scary movies. Like I said, Carrie is one of my favorites. The Friday the 13th movies, I love them. Of course, the Freddy movies, the Hellraiser movies, I absolutely love, especially the first 3. And but I had to narrow it down to one movie. I'm just going to pick one of my favorite scary movies. I guess that would be The Wolfman. Okay, this is the Legacy Collection, which I have. It has Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman. And this is the 1941 classic starring Lon Chaney as the Wolfman, as Larry Talbot, the forever cursed Wolfman. And the reason I picked this as my favorite scary movie is just basically because of the story and the great acting in it, and basically in Lon Chaney Jr.'s performance as the tormented Larry Talbot in there. Because the movie, to me, is just a horror classic, because it's basically a story about an innocent man who becomes a monster, of course, trying to do the right thing, and becomes a monster, and and he hates what he is, and he's basically trying to he's disbelieving of that it's going to happen to him, and then when it happens to him, you get to see the absolute terror in his face of what he's become, and the regret and just the absolute horror that at what he's become, and I absolutely love Lon Chaney Jr.'s performance in this movie. And I know they probably back then they didn't give Academy Award nominations for horror movies, but I absolutely feel he should have actually been nominated at least for a horror movie, because his performance, Lon Chaney Jr. as Larry Talbot, is just absolutely, you absolutely feel everything for him. And one of my favorite parts of that movie is towards the end of the movie, where they're hunting for everybody in the town is hunting for the Wolfman, and Lawrence, his father, who thinks he's gone crazy and believing these gypsy fairy tales, he ties him to the chair, and he points him towards the window so he can see the hunt, to hopefully get him over his Wolfman fascination. But just before he leaves, he tells his father to take the silver cane, just take it, knowing that that he's the Wolfman. He's basically telling his father, please, take the cane. I don't want to kill you. He's basically pleading with his father because he doesn't want to, kill him when he's the Wolfman, because he has no control over what he is when he's the Wolfman. And I absolutely, like I said, Lon Chaney Jr. is absolutely mesmerizing in that part, and I absolutely love the Wolfman, the classic 41 movie. It's a fantastic movie. It's a great movie, and it's a scary movie, and it's just one of my all-time favorites. Okay, I went overboard with that, but let me go back to my second part of your question. You said, what's your favorite director? There's a lot of good directors out there. Darren Aronofsky, who directed Black Swan, Requiem for a Dream, which is a great movie. He's one of my favorite directors. You have Zack Snyder, who's one of my absolute favorites. Sucker Punch, 300, which is one of my favorite movies. He's doing the new Superman reboot. He did the Dawn of the Dead remake. I love visually the way Zack Snyder does everything. But if I had to pick a favorite director, if you'd asked me this when I was a little kid or younger, much younger, I would have probably said Steven Spielberg, because I love his Raiders and the movie Lockstar, all those Indiana Jones movies and E.T., everything. But if I had to pick a favorite director now, it would be definitely Christopher Nolan. What else can you say? Memento. Insomnia, Inception, excuse me, The Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. I just absolutely loved his movie, Prestige. I just absolutely love his movies, and most of the movies he comes up with the ideas for himself, and I just love the way he shoots things, and his movies always make you think, and that's why I absolutely love Christopher Nolan, and I'm just absolutely dying to see what he's going to do after The Dark Knight Rises, what new movie he's going to go to turn to, because I absolutely have total faith in him. He's just one of the most brilliant directors, and you know he's just an intelligent guy, and just the way his movies are written, structured, and shot, you know he's one of the great talents of the world. So Christopher Nolan is my current favorite director. The third question you asked is, what's your favorite non-horror movie? That's a hard question too, because there's a lot of great movies. And I was thinking about picking one of the movies from my favorite directors, Christopher Nolan. I'm trying to think. That's kind of hard. I'm doing this on the fly. Let me see. Favorite non-horror movie. You know what movie? I'm gonna pick one. This is not my all-time favorite. This is one of my, I guess, top 20 movies, I guess. Let me see. Let me think. I know. I guess it would be a collection of movies, actually. Hold on. Let me show you. This would be The Lord of the Rings. The whole trilogy, I guess you could say it as a whole. Think of it as a whole movie. Peter Jackson's, like I said, Peter Jackson and his team, and thank New Line for giving him the green light to film these ambitious movies. And like I said, each movie is like 3 hours long, but the story is fascinating. Like I said, and I never read the Lord of the Rings book, so I had no knowledge going in of what the story's about and stuff. But these movies absolutely capture your imagination, and the performances by the actors, it was so well written and so well acted. It's just one of my favorite sets of movies. I guess it's a trilogy, so I count them as one movie, sets of movies. But it's just absolutely fantastic. Like I said, Sir Ian McKellen. I don't want to. Now I'm forgetting the names. The guys who played. Let me not to draw a blank on the other people's name. Viggo Mortensen as the king. They had a lot of great actors in this movie. Orlando Bloom. And I forgot, I'm drawing a blank on the two guys that played, Sam and Frodo. I'm drawing a blank on their real names right now, but I'll probably put it over this when I make the video. But these movies are absolutely fantastic. Like I said, the story, the action, the way it was shot, just the emotion in this movie, the soundtrack, everything in it. And these movies are, like I said, 3 hours long each movie. So, and for me to sit in a movie theater and watch this for 3 hours and not be bored at all, because I have a short attention span, it just says everything you want to know about these movies, how truly epic they are. Okay, and Peter Jackson, like I said, kudos for you. To me, you're in the Hall of Fame of directors just for for taking on this ambitious project, and you and your whole team of men and women who worked on that movie with you, from the production people to the director, you and your assistant directors and the production team on this movie. This has to go down as one of the great all-time sets of movies. I'd say it's right up there with Star Wars. And I think it may even surpass a little bit, because I think every movie in this story, in this trilogy, is just absolutely, just absolutely strong and epic. Okay, so that's my entry for your favorite non-horror movie. Okay, so Mr. Mrmrod9412, thank you for having this contest, and thank you. And I hope, like I said, you have 66 subscribers now. I hope you double that, and congratulations on going to school, and hope you have much success with that. And I know in the future you'll have better prizes. And you said, like I said, you say you'll upgrade the prizes. Maybe what you're giving away is more than enough. Okay, so, and thank you for giving back, like I said, to the YouTube community, and I truly appreciate this, and thank you for giving me a chance to enter your contest. So this is Trey Passer. Like I said, I'll put a link to his channel in the description of this video, and please sub to his channel. Okay, put him over the 100 subscriber mark. Okay, he truly deserves it. Okay, so this is Trey Passer saying so long and take care.